First of all, one of the things that sets us apart from others in the market is that we are fundamentally a group of lawyers who, a lot of us have experienced the type of loss that the people that we represent have experienced. That's one of the things that certainly sets us apart. The other is that we're not a law firm that exists simply to serve as a claim adjuster. Instead, we take this very holistic and thorough approach, and we prepare cases as if a case is going to have to go to court. Keep in mind that the vast majority of cases settle, and that's important. And I don't think I've ever met a client that started out by saying, you know what I want to do is I want to go to court. No, that's not what clients' end game is at the start of a case. They want a fair resolution to their case. But what we appreciate as lawyers is that in order to achieve the best opportunity for a fair settlement, you have to start the process building as if the case is going to go to court to make sure that the risk is created for the insurance company that you're bringing a claim against. And I think that because we do take cases all the way to trial on a regular basis, that small minority of cases that don't settle, we're in a very good and powerful position to be able to prepare a case for that fair settlement. And most cases at our law firm do settle, but they settle at a high value given the facts and circumstances. Of course, every case is unique, but the facts and circumstances of the case, they settle for a high value because of the way that we go about building the case. The other thing I would say that sets us apart is that when Darin and I set out, in 1996 to build this law firm, one of the things we wanted to do is to be able to make sure that our clients had the financial power to compete and to go up against billion-dollar insurance companies, because even though you might be hurt by an individual out on the street in a car, it's their insurance company and those lawyers that are hired by that insurance company that are on the other side of the case. And so we wanted to build a firm that accomplished this kind of financial equality in the litigation sense, meaning that we have over 30 lawyers at our law firm. We have more than 100 employees. We've been in business for more than a quarter of a century, and we are set up so that we have the financial power to invest in our clients' cases, to put the legal resources behind it and the money resources behind it to compete on a level ground with the insurance companies. And that was our vision when we started, and I'm happy to say we've achieved that vision, and that sets us apart. When we set out to build this law firm and had a vision of who is it that we want to represent, we really, from the very beginning, knew we want to represent people. We want to represent individuals and families. We don't represent billion-dollar corporations, and we don't represent insurance companies. We represent individuals who've had something happen to them. And when something happened to them, it was caused due to the negligence of another person or a company, and they needed help to get justice, to make a recovery for the damages that they've sustained. And they're individuals, many of whom have never been in a law firm. Many of whom have, if they've had a limited experience with lawyers, it may be in a job setting where they're working on behalf of a company, but in their own individual capacity, they may have never hired a lawyer. And we wanted to be a law firm that gave access to the court system, to individuals to be able to take on these large insurance companies and to be able to afford to do so. And that's why we work on what's called a contingency fee basis, where we don't have to accept an hourly fee for the work, because frankly, most of our clients, if you take the world of people who come for our assistance, they're probably in one of their worst financial positions, right? Because something bad has just happened to them or to an immediate family member, and they may be missing time from work. The last thing they need to do is go pay hundreds of dollars an hour to a law firm to be able to represent them. So this contingency fee arrangement allows them to come to us. We do the work on a percentage basis. We don't get paid unless and until we win the case. And we look at the cases on behalf of our individual clients and we say, we're going to take it on. We're going to take that risk on the front side. We'll get paid when you get paid at the end of the case.